a couple weeks ago, I was approached by somebody. I meet with them, and they tell me that we have been praying. And God has told us that we are to be generous, and we have been told that we need to give $20,000 to Kingship. But they felt like there was more to that. There's more to that story. And they said that the real number is that that's supposed to be double. I go to the board meeting and I start sharing the story. And Ryan, who can't be here today, he's like, did this person talk to you too? And Ryan starts to tell the story that someone was praying and felt like God had it on their heart that they needed to give $20,000 to Kingship. It's not the same person. And we bent back and we shared these stories with these people. And we said that not only is it you, there's someone else that's on God's heart that wants to give this money. And they sent the money. And so this weekend we gave birth to identical twins. Now, here's what's crazy. It does not stop there. So twin B, we're gonna call him now. Twin B hears that the other was responding in this way, and they were so moved by this that, like, you can't make this up. Because you can't make this kind of thing up. And so they just give everything else they got. And whatever else that they had to set aside to give, they gave. And so in the building campaign, we've now raised $137,631. We've got $12,369 to go. Here's what's crazy. That's the almost to the dollar amount that we have pledged. People have said they've already committed to that. Now I know times change and things communicate, talk back and forth of what God's doing there, but I cannot believe in January, the one God gives us a building that we're not even ready for, that we said no to earlier because we knew that we weren't ready then, and yet it kept coming up, and so we surrendered to it, and God has, within, what is this? Is this 7 months? 7 months, this is it, it's done. And man, God, I've been so worried about just the building, getting it done, getting there. I haven't stopped to realize that God's telling a story about generosity. And us as a church, we have to respond to this. And so this response, honestly, it may look like for you that maybe you need to financially give more and respond in that way. But I think it also means that we have to be generous with the way that we're living our lives. We're not given this money so that we can sit here and have potlucks and enjoy our time together. We're given this because there's the message of Jesus Christ that needs to go out and share it with the rest of the world, because that's who we are. We are his instrument. We're his love letter to be given out and sent out to people. And so this place that all this money is going to is being built. It is for that purpose. And man, it is so glorious that it was all done by Jesus. Right? But we can't say in the end and say, look what we did. I cannot explain that kind of thing. Right? And that's what throws me off. Now, this all might be hitting you guys completely different, but I was going to share this. it's hitting one person in a particular way more differently than people, and her children are distracting her right now. But I'm going to have Michelle come up and share. She's not heard this. She had no idea this was being said. So I want you to come up. I want you to share how this makes you feel. That's fine. You're flabbergasted.
Well, tremendously thankful, but I will say that when I woke up this morning, this verse was on my heart, and I didn't know really why, but it's Ephesians 3:20, and it says, God is able to do exceedingly more than we could ask or imagine. And I spent this last week, I'll be honest, really fretting and really down and discouraged, and found myself on my knees a lot this week. And I woke up this morning and I read that. I was like, okay, God, it's you, it's not me, it's nothing I can do. This is you. It's in his hands. And I'm just grateful that it is. Not in my hands, it's him. He's the one that's already doing the work, and he's going to do it even more than we can imagine or ask.